The way I see these things is that we shouldn't grudge the good fortune of some writers. You know, was okay, fine. It's already got an award. Good.
Are we missing out in the power dynamic in this full thing? Because when you say that it doesn't matter where you get the acceptance from, it's the West that has the money. Let's face it. So we would ultimately that's our goal. And this literary colonialism, if I can call it that, it seeps down. It doesn't stop there. Like for example, it works itself at the national level also. So for instance, if you're talking about say projecting Goa, if we fit in the stereotype, there's a lot of money to be made. Okay, if we don't, too bad, you won't get published. And there are 2 or 3 books at least where if you're writing about a 16-year-old girl who comes down and gets raped and murdered and all these kind of things, So they are feeding on the newspaper myth. Russian mafia is another very fashionable quote. If I talk about Delhi mafia, you'll get outraged, But the Morji lands are probably bought over by the owners of Claridge's and those kind of things. So the literary colonialism carries down within the country, and I'm sure within the state. Why stop there? Panjim is going to publish Perne in a certain way, because our heads are filled with these stereotypes. And when you say that stereotypes are not a problem, sorry, I have an objection. Because particularly take Bollywood and its notoriety for making stereotypes. There could be 10 PhDs written on the stereotypes, say not only projecting Goa, but almost every state except Punjab, where the directors come from. This is another stereotype. Okay, so I'm saying we are missing out on the power dynamic. We are missing out in this aspect. The best Goan novel set in Goa, Tivole, was rejected 27 times in the West. And I disagree with the author who says that it was not good enough, therefore it was rejected. They cannot understand what you're writing. That's it. I wonder how you will respond.
Yeah, you want to, no, I'm okay. Yeah, we address that it exists. See, just because something is bad, it doesn't mean it should not exist.
But it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
Correct. It is. In fact, there are moments. Yeah. In fact, I agree with you. It's disgraceful.
It's a power game. It's a power game.
Yeah. But things exist because there is enough support from human beings for it to exist.
From the market.
Yeah. From the what is the market? See that if Indians didn't have that mindset, which looks up to the West, even people who talk about these concepts are somehow influenced by it. Okay, so it exists because at some level the society supports it.
It's so it's like your UN where it's $1 a vote. Okay, so it's that the market supports it. It's not that.
See, I tell you, money is the least of the problems here, because there are a lot of things when it influence and prestige. They are so powerful that money is money happens anyway. By the way, it happens. The bigger problem is the perception, the influence, and the prestige that a particular. In fact, it is not. In fact, to say it's the West itself is wrong. It's much smaller than that. It is the British upper middle class which often sets the agenda for what is good fiction, and most of them, I would say 50% of them, are unreadable shit. But they are, they come in the guise of literary fiction. So it's supposed to be tedious. It's supposed to, make you suffer a bit. In fact, I have an excellent yoga teacher. She says something about these people who kind of go to the gym and all that. She says, you are used to imagining that only when you work very hard on your body and abuse your body, that you're doing physical exercise. Why yoga is the opposite. Okay, so just leave everything. It's the same about a particular kind of readers of literary fiction. They have to suffer and feel something up their vital pores to feel that this is art. That's because they are intellectually feeble, that they don't have the confidence in that if they find something enjoyable, they begin to suspect it. Because that is their own lack of intelligence. So, in fact, I agree with most of that. They are controlling these things. I've been on panels in some festival. There was